There's a lot of talent in the room. There's some talent outside of the room. We can quietly look at them. Yes, Simbazo is out there, I know. So for those that are going to be paying attention, kind of figuring out what we're doing, if you're sitting on that side of the table of the world, I appreciate it, but if you want to come into our eye line, it'd be awesome. Trust me, your tab is not going to get higher if you come closer. Games are interactive. That's why you have note cards. If something strikes you that you want to try, and you think something's funny that we can do for a game, by all means, write it down. I'll come around from time to time, pick up stuff, whatever. We'll have some fun. And for the first couple of games, there'll be volunteers, like who wants to come up and whatever, and then we have some fun stuff. These two gentlemen here that are drinking beer, drinking me into brokenness, these are the Martini Mockingbirds, Eric and Ryan Nichols. They will be providing music and music for Musical Challenge. They may actually play along if they feel so inclined. They can do that from time to time. Whenever you want. Yeah, like if you wanted to play music now, you could. Which probably is better than the announcements. Yeah, a little Van Halen-esque. Love Tap! Alright, alright. So the first game that we're going to play, just to kind of get a feel for how everyone works and everything, we're going to do questions only. I need four people, four improvers to do questions. Oh, Kathy wants to do this, so Kathy, come up. Who else? You guys select yourselves. It's not high school. Just come up. Will? All right. Will's coming. Tommy and I want a woman. Dan, you're not a woman.
I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman.
We have Kathy.
Are you just standing here, like?
Well, you can take them off the stand. No, Rain. Ladies and gentlemen, Rain Pryor. She will be on the mic all the way around. No, there's four mics. There's Tommy, you can rotate down. How about that? Wait, that mic's not on? Hang on.
Hey, Mike.
Is that talking to that?
What are we doing?
Apparently we're just standing.
I believe the game is questions. Isn't the game questions only?
Questions of, yeah. You didn't know that?
Oh, well, I did.
What are we doing?
Oh, well, the game didn't start yet. Oh,
Questions only.
So you can only...
Hang on, we got a dead socket.
I got it.
That's what she said.
Let me try and power up a little. Hang on.
dead socket's responsible for most of my failings.
Hang on. Technical issue right out of the gate.
They're not that many, but...
If only there was some way for us to entertain them while we were waiting.
I mean, yeah, like if someone if someone had any jokes or anything.
Hello.
So, Will, you had an interesting night last night.
I did have an interesting night last night, Tommy.
Last night, Will took home a groupie.
Woo, wow!
It did happen.
Comedy groupies actually exist. It's shocking.
They do.
And they look just how you think a comedy groupie would look.
This is awesome.
Yeah, they're like, I just love your subtle observations about stuff. I want to get all up on that.
Yeah.
All right.
She said it with that little emotion.
If I remember right, you ate potato skins earlier, and she waddled up to you and said, "I smell bacon."
And I did eat potato skins, and there was she wanted my chives. She did.
Wow.
There's a cream for that.
That's
There
an
is a
awesome.
cream for that.
There are people with children in the audience, guys.
But it's just Drew.
They're older.
It's just Drew. Awesome.
We're helping them grow up.
So you guys know how to play questions only. Some of you in the audience know. Basically, they're going to go two at a time. So you, Will and Rain will be one team. Kathy and Tommy are going to be another. So you try and select who's going to go first. So you kind of have a little huddle up. And what's going to happen is they're going to do, in 5 minutes, try and have conversation using questions only. If for some reason they can't do a question, the other person has to tag in. Simple, seems harmless. It can get kind of interesting. Between Will and Rain, who's going first? Will is going first between Kathy and Tommy.
I'm going first.
Ooh, so it's Kathy versus Will.
It's a battle of the minds.
It's a battle of the minds. So, for the audience, we're going to set the scene, and the scene is...
A theater. theater.
A theater?
No?
Think more outside the box.
A rest stop.
Rest stop.
Okay.
A rest where? Can we be like more descriptive? Let me rest. A rest stop in Detroit.
That's my favorite kind of rest stop.
All right, so you have 5 minutes on the board. We are doing rest stop in Detroit. Questions only. Yes.
And if someone messes up, then we switch out, right?
Correct. You tag out. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we're on fire. So we are going to start a rest stop in Detroit. Questions only, and go.
You had to walk here?
Doesn't everybody?
Wouldn't someone obviously sometimes have a car?
But at the same time, isn't it possible that nobody would have a car?
Aren't they racists?
Aren't you racist, sir?
Aren't I working in Detroit?
Are you really working in Detroit?
And Will is out. Yay. Now it's time to rain. Okay, continuing the theme.
Yeah, you can still do it. I don't want to. I can't do this.
One of you on the stage actually has a SAG card.
That's sad. That's really fucking sad.
All right. So Kathy, you're going to start this off.
Are we still the same location?
We're going to change it up to where I liked it. So it's now Kathy and Rain. I would like to have a horrible job. Horrible job. Horrible job. Somebody yell.
Dog poop collector.
Dog poop collector's good. Can anyone beat dog poop collector?
Hosting an improv show.
Hosting an improv show might be our winner. But can anyone beat that?
Cruise ship entertainment.
Peep show booth janitor.
Oh!
You know what? I'm gonna. You guys are okay with that?
I know
All right.
one of those guys.
Orgasm mopper.
All right. So it is a peep show booth janitor. You now have 3 minutes on the board for this game, and Kathy will start now.
Did you already get booth number 8? Do I have to do booth number 8? Isn't that why you work here? Isn't that why they come?
And Kathy is out. Now we are down to Kathy and Tommy. All right, for Kathy and Tommy, or no, it's not Kathy. Rain and Tommy. Sorry.
Kathy,
Apologies.
why not?
Hey guys, come on in. Grab some seats in the sight line. All right, here we're gonna go. For Tommy and Rain, I would like to have a worst place for a first date. Worst place for a first date.
A funeral.
Sonoma.
I can't do that because you're here. I appreciate the effort though. Funeral. All right. You're doing a first date, questions only, at a funeral. You have 3 minutes left on the board. Rain, you get to start. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes, funeral, go.
Do you know this guy?
Do you want to buy a watch?
What?
Would you like to buy a watch from the recently deceased?
What are you, Donald Trump?
What are you, a cop?
Looks like a bright day.
Is it?
Is that a question?
All right, wait, what? You're out?
Yeah.
Okay. Rain's out. Will, you're back in. Now, Will and Tommy actually know each other for a very long time. So I'm not actually going to go and jump into the audience for this scene scenario because we only have about 2 minutes left here. So because you guys know each other, just, you know, some general banter. How you doing? How you been? Stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, Will has slept with your fiance. So that's the scene, ladies and gentlemen, and go.
Did you feel anything?
Well, wouldn't you know I wouldn't?
Would you like to watch the replay?
Do you really want to do that together?
Tommy's out. Kathy's back up.
Do you want to compare and contrast notes? Perhaps I could help you.
That's not a question.
That's not a question.
Now you're just being creepy.
Okay.
Yes,
For Will and Kathy, I'm gonna go. Let's see. Let's see here. Bad movies. Bad movies is your topic. Just do bad movies. Questions only. Bad movies. Just kind of figure it in that way.
You ever seen Twilight?
Have you seen Shark Attack 3?
Have you seen The Human Centipede?
You don't know I own 3 copies?
Isn't it funny that you have 3 copies and there were 3 people in the centipede? Did you get a copy for each person in the centipede?
You didn't know I got a copy for every room of my house?
Your house only has 3 rooms.
Don't you
Wouldn't
know
that
I've
be
been
an
going through hard
apartment?
times? Don't you know I've been going through hard times with the syphilis?
Wouldn't it be harder to go through life with like an amputation? Isn't syphilis like the least of your problems? Isn't that the least of your problems, Will?
Under a minute.
Don't you know about my inverted testicles?
I always... Oh, too late. That wasn't going to be a question. Yes,
Tommy,
yes, I do know.
Tommy, you want to tag in and finish this up?
We got 30 seconds. Scenario. I'll take the first suggestion. Go.
Weed
I'm glad-
whacker.
That's an improv crowd.
That is an improv crowd.
You're in house.
Weed whacker.
Urine house?
You're in
the house.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Hold on. 30 seconds. Just Tommy and Will only, because they're gonna love this idea. You both have failed a drug test.
That'll happen. We're fucked, aren't
Would you like to use someone else's piss?
we? Yeah, but where are we gonna get it?
Would you believe I know a guy?
Would you believe that I believe you do know a guy? Which guy?
Would you believe I can't tell you, but you're not gonna like how you have to get it? Have you ever seen white piss before?
Once in Indonesia.
And that's time. That's time. That's questions only. Thank you very much, Rain, Will, Kathy, Tommy. That's pretty much how the night's going to be. A little bit of seat of our pants stuff. So, that's it.